make sure that.
Welcome to SportsTalk with BT and Snoopy.
Before we start, let's just acknowledge I am back home on spring break. This is my sister's other the second my sister my how do I say this? My younger sister's older bedroom.
Yeah.
She lives downstairs now.
Why
And
is the
so
flag
this is
still
like
up?
the guest bedroom, and so my other sister
Oh.
uses it for like her makeup room. And
Oh.
so it has that, and then I'm sitting like in her like
You don't have to tell people what you're sitting
in front of it's so
He's sitting on a vanity
just
right now.
ignore
Right.
that, okay?
Stewie hasn't identified as something else.
I'm identified as Himothy.
That's not the news of the week, but yeah, we got NFL free agency. We didn't even acknowledge it last episode that the NFL free agency has started.
Dude, we didn't even know. Just like I gotta close the door.
Yeah, to be fair, I was a little shocked. I was like, huh? Because I think the first big deal, we'll get into it, it was like Sam Darnold. I was like, what?
Yeah. A lot has happened since last podcast.
Yeah. NFL-wise? Oh, my God. Both our teams, I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
We'll get into it. All right. I think this is just a live tracker. We'll go over some of the big signings.
Yes, sir.
So Bill, okay, it's a fullback.
Go team by team. You could probably go team by team.
Eric Stokes, 10 minutes ago, was signed with the Raiders.
Yeah, for my first round pick.
Bush.
Devin Bush.
He's get to return to the Browns.
Go to free agency. Go if there's like a more
list.
Go to free. Yeah, we just gotta.
Oh yeah, right here. Jesus. All right.
No, this is the free agents that are.
Oh.
Go to
free agency, maybe.
Yeah. You can probably search it up too. Yeah, I'll do that.
That's the same thing. Whatever. Oh wait.
What's that?
Cowboys signed Javonte Williams. 1 year, $3 million deal.
Yeah.
They gave it a C. Cowboys are fixed. The cat.
Okay, this isn't signed. Go to search it up. Search it up at all free agency groups on like the internet.
I'm gonna take this off real quick then.
Okay.
As I don't want to give free advertisements to something that's not all free. Stewie, it's the time of week. Guess what time it is, Stewie? Best remaining free agency tracker, CBS Sports. Is this one a good one? Yes, this one is a good one. We will take this. Bam. 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 Same two. Oh, I took Stewie out. Sorry, I have to add Stewie to all these. All right. So, we're right here. This is a good tracker for each team. All right. There are all these free advertisements. All right, the Cardinals retained all those players.
Yeah. Dude, Josh Sweat to the Cardinals.
Dude, I thought they were going to go
Milton Williams?
No, I thought they were going to go after the Eagles, dude. Reddick. No.
Hassan Reddick?
Yeah.
Yeah, he went to the Bucks, I think.
Baker winning it all next year. We'll find out. But then they signed Akeem Davis Gaither.
Yeah.
And Gaither. And then Jacoby Brissett to be a backup.
Yeah, but I like both Josh Sweat and Akeem Davis Gaither. I think Josh Sweat's a great impact player. And yeah,
that's what they needed. That they were missing I guess you could see him right there.
Yeah, and then it had Akeem Davis Gaither, has been a proven, at least backup. So
yeah. And Jacoby Brissett's not bad for a backup either.
Yeah, I think he's probably one of the better backups in the league.
Jake Matthews is retained on the Falcons. They haven't really done much. Devon Diab. Didn't he used to play for
Devon
Nebraska?
Diablo, he's a good player.
He used to play for Nebraska, didn't he? I could have swear he played for Nebraska, but he's a decent player. And then they signed Leonard Floyd.
Yeah. I like Devon Diablo.
This is brand new coming right here. DeAndre Hopkins is going to the Ravens.
Yeah. Yeah, it gives Lamar another weapon.
Oh God.
Outside of Zay Flowers.
Are you covering your mic?
No. Hello?
Okay, nice. I'm better. Sorry.
Okay, I'll hold my mic. Okay. Yeah. Good player for them. Yeah.
All right. So the Buffalo Bills, shout out Josh Allen, paid.
Facts.
He was paid.
Mm-hmm.
So was Greg Rousseau.
All those all those players, are well deserved and
Yes,
deserving of their contract. So
especially Reed Ferguson, their long snapper.
Yeah, shout out Reed. Shout out the long snappers in the NFL.
Oh God.
Josh Palmer is a big pickup for them.
Yes, it is.
He's a good number 2 receiver behind.
And then they lose Didn't they lose Shakur
Matt Collins?
Matt Collins, yeah. Sorry, they were the same.
Yeah, but I like Josh Palmer more than Matt Collins. Palmer's younger and I think better. So.
Yeah, and then they signed Michael Holt.
So, I don't really know much about him. Couldn't tell you.
To be honest, me either.
J.C. Horn, highest paid corner in NFL history. He's Andy a lockdown corner. So
Andy Dalton remains a backup.
Yeah. Michael Jackson is in the league, ladies and gentlemen. So
not the one that touched kids.
Yeah, just.
But they signed Trevon Wharton. Can't say I know much about him.
Trevon Moehrig, yeah, he's a good safety. Probably one of the better young safeties in the league.
And they also signed punter Sam Martin.
Yeah,
$3 million for a punter. I think that's a lot. So he must be a good punter.
Yeah, he's one of the better punters in the league for sure.
All right. Okay. Bears traded, dude. What they have been active. Traded for Jonah Jackson, rebuilding that offensive line.
Joe Tooney.
I wish my team cared about the offensive line like that.
Yeah, we'll get into that though.
Grady Jarrett, that's a good signing, and they also get another center, Drew Dahlman, who's a really good.
Jarrett's kind of old.
Yeah.
Drew Ballman, he's pretty good.
I mean, they're trying to compete. I mean, they're trying to say, screw this competitive NFC North. We're going to go try to compete now. Win now.
Shout out Robert Tonyan, fantasy killer back in the day. And I like that pickup. Messy. Wow. I like the like what Bengals. They're doing.
We talked about it. This is a big. People. They will franchise tag T Higgins once again.
Yep.
BJ Hill.
Mm-hmm.
The defensive line is back. Mike Gesicki is back. Joseph Osai, the one that had that controversial penalty.
Yep.
A couple years back. Cody Ford is back.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest is what.
He went to Oklahoma, didn't he?
Yes, and the rest are nobodies, is what Flight Reacts would say. All right, they signed to Daryl Slayton.
TJ Slayton, yeah. And then Samaje Perine, another Oklahoma.
He's going back to Cincinnati. I think he started his career because he was on the team with.
Yep, he was.
All right, Stu, former Steeler legend Kenny Pickett is going to be on the Cleveland Browns. He will be playing the Steelers twice next year.
If he starts, I don't know what they're going to do.
Yeah, Myles Garrett will come back to the Browns.
Yeah, after signing a fucking what is that a year? $40 million a year.
I mean,
money talks, right?
Bush, yeah, and then the rest.
2 former Steelers right there, Devin Bush and Kenny
Cowboys retained everybody.
Yeah, they're not doing anything sexy.
They signed Peyton Turner. It's what they've always done the last 3 years. They haven't signed a free agent over $6 million.
They're not going to be competitive. They keep doing this shit.
Yeah, they haven't signed.
I do like Javonte Williams.
Yes, they do need a running back. And
Solomon Thomas, is solid. Former top 10 pick. Peyton Turner is also pretty good. So
that is not the Rob Jones that used to play for Iowa State either.
Nope.
Shout out Rob Jones. The Broncos. Jarrett Stidham is back to be their backup quarterback. They re-signed
Yep.
DJ Jones off that elite
They've
defensive
been
line.
they've making some noise though.
Yes, Tala Noah Hufanga
Yep.
signed
And
with,
then Dre Greenlaw.
I think both of them were for the 49ers, right? Or just Greenlaw?
Yep.
Wow,
Yep.
they're what are the 49ers doing? We'll get into it. I guess we're
Dude,
going to have
it's
to get
gonna
into
be
it now.
interesting AFC West next year because the Chiefs
Yeah.
haven't done shit. They're losing a lot of players too.
Yeah. No, they re-signed Hollywood.
Yeah, but they've lost like a lot of defensive players and
In their offensive line.
They've lost a lot of their offensive line. So, but yeah,
Right.
AFC West definitely someone to look out for.
Lions. Marcus Davenport, Derek Barnes, Zeke Turner, and
Yep.
the long toppers back. They
Yep,
signed
and
DJ Reed.
They signed DJ Reed, which is a good pickup. They lost
Yes.
Carlton Davis, but they're the same age. But I like DJ Reed a lot more.
Yes, and we know the Lions need secondary. You can tell that from the playoffs against the Commanders.
Yeah, but yeah, I like what the Lions are doing. They're doing their thing.
All right. Oh, well. Green Bay Packers. They re-signed Brandon McManus, their kicker.
Shout out to Mason
Isaiah
Crosby, calling it a career after 17 years.
Yeah, and then they signed Aaron Banks.
Yeah, I don't know what they're thinking with that.
And then Nate.
That's an overpay if you ask me.
Nate Hobbs.
I like Nick Hobbs.
I would rather have my team overpay for a lineman than just not even sign one.
Yeah,
I guess.
True.
Hold on.
It could be worse though. I mean, you could be Dan Moore. Yeah. Speaking of the Texans, BT, they're next.
All right, we traded for C.J. Gardner-Johnson. We got rid of Kenyon Green. You guys pretty much know my dislike for Kenyon Green. And Kirk, really good trade for us.
Yep.
Stewie said he wanted him on the Steelers, but I think he's fine with what he got.
Yeah.
Instead,
I don't know though. I would have traded a sixth for Christian Kirk.
Seventh that wasn't even our seventh.
That's a steal. Christian Kirk, I think he could be your number one this year, BT.
Yes, and I guess this also doesn't include people we traded. We traded Larry Tunsil for a second, third, and a fourth round pick.
Oh, what are you doing, BT?
I get
that you said he holds.
Stewie, I watched a game where he had 7 pre-snap penalties.
Yes, but here's the thing: he is one of the best tackles in the league. You cannot argue that.
He was coming up for a contract extension, and with his age, you just never know.
Still, though,
it's scary.
What are you doing to your line?
Seeing how the offensive line played last year, you're gonna have to blow.
You're gonna have to start Kendrick Green,
Titus Howard. No, we traded him for C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Are you talking about Kenyon or Kendrick?
Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah.
But we're gonna move Titus Howard out to tackle and Blake Fisher.
Yeah, Titus Howard, woohoo!
And the rookie Blake Fisher, I guess not rookie anymore, second-year player, will be playing the other tackle for right now. All right, and what we re-signed basically a lot of people: Mario Edwards, Derek Barnett, Ogun. I can't say the dude's name.
Larry Ogunjobi? No, David.
No, it's there. Ogunbalawale and MJ Stewart. Now, we signed some exciting whites in Braxton Berrios and Justin Watson.
You're getting Braxton. God damn it. You're getting Braxton Berrios and his hot girlfriend, too.
So, we signed offensive guard Lincoln Tomlinson.
Nick Neiman, you know what college you went to?
No.
Iowa.
All right. We signed Lincoln Tomlinson, who was on the Seahawks last year.
You know what I will say, though?
What?
Both those wide receivers are 29. Braxton Berrios is a deep ball merchant, so I think
he's also a Pro Bowl returner.
True.
We also signed Sheldon Rankins. He's coming back. Used to be on the team for the defensive line. And we also signed another kick returner, which is weird, in Tremont Smith.
Yeah.
In corner. But that was basically our free agency so far. Colts. Daniel Jones. Huh. Starter next year? Daniel Jones?
Coming in to compete. I like what they're doing with their defensive backs, though.
Yeah, Tre'Davious Ward.
Cam Bynum is one of the better corners in the league.
They have him listed as safety.
He's like a corner safety flex.
No.
It's like a hybrid. But yeah, I like what they're doing with their defensive backs. Daniel Jones. I mean, Daniel Jones isn't a horrible quarterback. He may be bad, but he's
I have
probably
to
going
see
to
him with a real team like the Colts to
yeah,
determine if
like,
he's good or bad.
you have to remember he did have a Pro Bowl type year,
Yes.
so it's possible.
All right, on to the Jags.
What are the
Re-
Jags doing?
Re-signed a bunch of people, or no, that's all they signed.
Yeah, but they, they
Nick
they
Mullins.
they cut Evan Ingram. They traded Christian Kirk. They're just cleaning. They're
They
clearing
clearly
house.
wanted Johnny Munt instead
Yeah,
of. But
Diami Brown I think could be pretty good. Um,
so could Eric Murray, coming from the Texans.
yeah, but just I think they're going into a rebuild.
Yeah,
Let's trade Trevor Lawrence.
you just don't want Aaron Rodgers. You're gonna take Aaron.
I'll take Aaron Rodgers any day over.
You're gonna take
Russ.
Aaron Rodgers in another 9-8 season, and you're gonna like it. All right, they retained Trey Smith, franchise tagged him.
Yeah, but how many players did they lose?
I wanted him to be a Texan. They had a franchise tag him. Anyway, they re-signed Nick Bolton. Shout out James Winchester, Sooner legend, long snapper, returning for $1.6 million. You never see that with a long snapper.
Yeah.
And Hollywood Brown, Sooner legend.
They kind of overpaid for Jalen Moore. Jalen Moore was a backup, I'm pretty sure, for the Niners.
And their
I like Elijah Mitchell though.
Yeah, and Matt, the punt god.
Yeah. Shout out Matt Ariaza.
The punt god. We'll just call him the punt guard.
Punt god. He's a punt god.
All right.
Las Vegas has been active, BT.
Yes, they have.
Traded for Geno Smith.
I guess he's reuniting with
Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll, yes.
Signed Max Crosby to a huge extension.
Crosby got paid. 5 years sober the other day. Shout out him.
Yeah. Shout out Landon Roberts.
Yes.
Former Steeler.
All right, and they signed a bunch of
Jeremy Chin. I like Jeremy Chin.
Yes.
Alex Cappa is a Triple Crown winner for most of sacks allowed, most pass rushes allowed. So see how that goes. Lonnie Johnson's a good player, former Brown. Then Eric Stokes, super fast, former first-round pick.
Interesting. I think they're still trying to tank for one more year before competitive.
I don't even think they're tanking. Like, they have a good quarterback. I mean, they almost made the playoffs last year.
Fair.
Even when they had Devontae the year before, they almost made it. So,
but they also,
and they're in the toughest one of the.
Yes.
I'm gonna say they're in the toughest division.
The Broncos got better. The Chargers got better.
Yeah, and I think AFC West is definitely gonna be fun though.
Speaking of the Chargers,
Pain.
Two former Steelers, right? Signing with the Chargers. Dante Jackson and Najee Harris.
With Dante Jackson leaving because he's turning 30, 31 this year. I think he was like second in the league last year.
Najee Harris for $5 million. The Steelers can pay $5 million.
No, it's $9 million. Trust me, it's $9 million.
Okay. Well, my point still stands.
I don't know.
The Steelers can pay $9 million.
I really wanted him. I was more heartbroken about him signing to the Chargers because he's one of my favorite Steelers over the past couple of years.
Stewie fell to the floor at Walmart,
and he's been dealt a bad card. He has been dealt a very bad card, BT. Running behind the worst offensive line in the league over the past couple of years, and statistically, and
not last year.
It just sucks because he's been a 1,000-yard rusher every year of his career, and he's going into a Chargers system where I think he could flourish.
Yeah.
This really sucks, but I think we're definitely taking a running back in the draft.
Scatterboo.
No, I like 3 more running backs better than him. So.
All right. They restructured for Matthew Stafford. Yep. He will not be getting traded.
Yep. They cut Cooper Kupp.
They did.
If they're going
not to the beginning of the year next year.
Yep.
Poona Ford. Shout him out.
Yeah. Devontae
Adams overpaid 23. Yeah. They really decided they wanted Devontae Adams over Cooper Kupp.
Yeah. I don't know. They're in a weird spot.
Yeah.
But then again, the whole NFC West is in a weird spot, you'd say.
Yes. The 49ers.
That's because they have to repay everyone.
Fair.
Brock Purdy's demanding some serious money.
Zach Wilson.
Yeah. Yes,
Nick
sir.
Westbrook.
I really wanted to sign Zach Wilson. I like
James
the James
Daniels.
Daniels pickup, former
Yes,
Iowa offensive lineman and a former Steeler.
that's how you know it's a good offensive lineman for
Yeah,
mine.
speaking two former Hawkeyes, Zach or Nick Westbrook Akina is a former Hawkeye as well. But yeah, I like what the Dolphins did here.
And the rest are nobodies.
Ifitu Melifonwu was pretty good. I will say that.
Yes. Oh, I think these are the big winners of free agency right now. The Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, you could say
Aaron
that.
Jones is coming back. Byron Murphy's coming back. Theo Jackson's coming back. They get Jonathan Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Then they get Will Fries, Ryan
Kelly. Yeah.
Isaiah Rogers,
Javon Hargrave, former
Hargrave.
Steeler.
They just I don't know what they're doing.
I'm
I
still
guess
concerned about their quarterback situation.
JJ McCarthy. It's Jason.
Yeah, but like he's a rookie coming into the league. So
Are we doing this whole NBA thing? Can he win Rookie of the Year since he didn't play a single game in the NFL?
hey, I'm saying it. He didn't play a single game. So
Next, Ben Simmons. Patriots.
the Patriots are spending a lot of money.
They're trying to get those Mike Vrabel guys, those big physical guys coming in.
Yeah, I like Milton Williams. He was really good for the Eagles this past year. Carlton Davis, pretty good. Harold Landry kind of overpaid. I like the Robert Spillane pickup, former Steeler as well.
Morgan Moses. Good
Yeah,
signing.
Morgan Moses is good.
Matt
Matt Collins in division.
Josh
Dobbs, shout out another former
Shout out the
Steeler.
astronaut.
Yeah.
And
But I like what the Patriots are doing, but like I'm just kind of
well,
I see a lot of defensive
yeah.
signings, and
That
I think you need to.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
The second place in the AFC East is wide open. I'll be honest. The Jets, I don't know
like
how
what the
Justin
Jets are
Fields.
doing, so.
I don't know how Justin Fields is going to look on the Jets. Will he go back to looking how he played with the Bears? Because that offensive line's not that much better. What?
Yeah, still another sensitive subject. Just Justin.
We'll get into it. We'll get it. I guess it might be now. Nope.
We're almost there.
Yes. They traded for Devon Godchow. They re-signed Chase Young and Juwan Johnson, and they just have signed Justin Reed from the Chiefs.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's going to be a weird year next year.
It is. I mean, Chiefs may not win it all, hopefully. Tommy DeVito back on the Giants.
Yes, sir.
And Darius Slayton.
Yeah, good deal. Paulson Adebayo and Javon Holland. Those are two really good pickups.
Yes, and Chauncey Golston.
Yeah.
So, are they taking Shedeur?
I think it depends because I've seen them linked to Russ and Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, great.
I think if A-Rod goes to the Giants, Russ will go to the Steelers. If A-Rod goes to the Steelers, Russ will go to the Giants.
Hey, Stewie, look what's next. Next, re-sign Jamie and Sherwood. They get Andre Cisco, Brandon Stevens, and quarterback Justin Fields for $20 million.
I like those pickups for him, honestly.
Yeah.
Andre Cisco, good potential, great potential. Brandon Stevens is pretty good. Justin Fields, I think that's a good deal for him.
It is, but that offensive line is.
Yeah, but here's the thing: they can afford to draft an offensive lineman now.
Fair.
They have a good offensive line. Like they have Fashanu from Penn State, the rookie from last year. And they're building, and I like the aspect of the read option between Breece Hall and Justin Fields. I think that's gonna be a deadly duo. I think Justin Fields could thrive in New York.
Yeah.
He does, I'll be heartbroken. So.
Kenyon Green goes to the Eagles for offensive line depth, and they get Dorian Thompson-Robinson from the Browns to come be their back quarterback. Yeah. They extended Saquon, retained Zach Bond.
Yep.
Nothing really.
Two pinnacle players of their Super Bowl team this past
year. They're not really changing anything. They're going to run it back probably.
Yep.
All right, Stu. Your 4 moves.
Traded for DK Metcalf. We traded a second-round pick. Yeah. So.
That contract.
That's only 30 million.
Only 30 million.
Yeah. Um, I like the duo of George Pickens and DK. I don't like the fact that they could be, divas to each other.
Yes,
Um,
yes.
but I mean, this is a solid number one option for us.
Yeah.
I
We're
think
gonna
we still
see.
need
We'll
that
see.
slot option. You know, maybe that's Cooper Cup in the slot.
No, Cooper Cup's a Texan.
Shut the fuck up.
Players are choosing the Texans over the Steelers.
Oh wow, I wonder why. But yeah, I like the DK trade. Honestly, we only traded a second round pick.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I like the pick. When it comes to who we signed, Malik Harrison, just good depth for us. Uh, Donald Parham, he'll be the number 3 tight end. We signed Ryan McCollum. He's all right. We also signed Darius Slay. Um, so good corner, number 2 corner. I still think we need to do a lot more. Obviously, we're still trying to sign a quarterback. We don't have a quarterback. I think our starting
Yeah.
quarterback right now is Skylar Thompson. Yeah. But the word is that we're accumulating draft picks for next year to trade up.
Oh, John Mateer.
But yeah, I hope we get A-Rod. I think if we get A-Rod, we'll honestly compete in the AFC North. So that's
You
my
see him
hot
on the
take.
Jets? You see him on the Jets?
He didn't have bad numbers on the Jets though.
The Jets still were what?
He had
5 and
better
12.
numbers than CJ Stroud.
Yeah, but CJ Stroud seems in the playoff.
Yeah, but CJ Stroud arguably had more talent around him and was carried by defense.
Brees Hall. Does he have a Brees Hall? Does he have Devontae Adams? Does he have Garrett Wilson? Does he have some?
Alan Lazard.
Yeah. Does he have any of that?
Yeah, but the Texans also had one of the better defenses in the league and
All
played in
right.
one of the worst divisions.
Jordan Mason resigned. They retained Patrick Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't really done much of anything.
Dude, they let go Kali Juicy Juice.
Yeah.
Bad stuff, man.
Are they signing the other Bosa brother?
Yeah. Joey Bosa is rumored to be going to San Francisco.
That's what I figured. All right.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That'll be a fun fucking duo, guys.
Emmett Jones or Ernest Jones, not Emmett Jones, and Jaron Reed already signed with the Seahawks.
Mhm.
Sam Darnold.
He
I think a little bit of an overpay. Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
For a player that he's pissed down his leg. To put it lightly, he pissed down his leg.
Yeah. I don't know. I think the Seahawks are going into a rebuild though.
Yeah.
Like their wide receiver core consists of Jackson
JSN.
Smith and Jake Bobo, and then John Rice Plumlee. And BT, do you remember John Rice Plumlee?
Yes.
He was a quarterback at UCF.
Yes. So maybe that might be a position for wide receiver to watch out for in the draft.
Yeah.
Chris Godwin is back. Levante David is back. Yep. And Ben Bredson is back for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They signed Hassan Reddick, good signing, and Anthony Nelson, and then they signed a punter and Riley Dixon.
Yep, former Texan. Or Texas player.
So. All right, Titans.
Tennessee Titans. Yikes. Dan Moore for 20.
Yeah. At least we're not overpaying for linemen.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Dan Moore is a former Steeler. He is quite literally one of the worst starting offensive linemen.
Watch him go. You're saying all this is going to turn into an all-pro.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I've accepted it. But no, like, it still doesn't, like, okay the fact that they gave him this much money.
Yeah.
Like, he's not proven it at all. BT, guess what this makes him for highest paid lineman? He is in the top 10 of highest paid linemen in the league now. He's number 9.
Yeah. He's going to go play like
just
it.
Bad, dude. Just bad. And then, just Johnny Hacker. Shout out Johnny Hacker. Oh, the Commanders. Yeah, they've been traded for Debo. They got they traded a 5th for him.
Yes, and Larry Tunsil.
Yeah.
We'll have to see if he can fix that.
Left tackle for Jaden Daniels.
Pre-snap penalties. They re-signed Tresley, Oklahoma legend. Shout out. Bobby Wagner returns and Zach Ertz returns.
Yep.
They signed Kinlaw.
Javon Kinlaw. Yeah, that's a good pickup as well.
And
They're
we'll
making
hear it.
moves.
Oh, okay, that's it.
But yeah, it's been quite the free agency, and then much more to come. So
All right, Stu. I guess it's time to talk about Stewie. Guess what time it is? Guess what time it is? Say it, Stu.
March Man.
All right, so I have the SEC tournament and Big 12 tournament pulled up here. Well, I gotta add Stu again. Sorry.
Damn, just
It's okay, Stu. All right, so here, the SEC tournament starts tomorrow. Yeah. So a lot of big. This is
Oklahoma, dude.
We'll get into them. And the last game we got to talk about in the first round. But all these games are borderline March Madness games. I think the SEC should have 14 teams in. Not 14, maybe like 13. Not 12. What everybody's saying. I think they should have 13. Poor Texas is going to get left out, but Gustavo is going to be out as coach, and they're going to go hire somebody.
Yeah.
There's like a whole dilemma happening with Kevin Durant, and he wants to hire a guy, or Kevin Durant's not going to give any funding to Texas, and yeah. But anyways, for this first game here,
it's gonna be an entertaining tournament.
Obviously, I'm going to go Arkansas to take care of business here.
Yeah,
against South Carolina.
Arkansas should win.
And I'm going to go Vanderbilt, who's lost 2 straight. They're going to bounce back and beat Texas because if Vanderbilt loses this game, I think things might get uncomfortable for Vanderbilt.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because I think if Vanderbilt loses,
I think they'll be bouncing to like maybe the last 4 in, maybe.
Okay, so if Vanderbilt loses to Texas and Oklahoma wins, Oklahoma has that head-to-head win over Vanderbilt by 30 points.
Yep.
So I think they might fall behind Oklahoma because they also play like one of the worst non-conference in Power 4 basketball.
I'm going to say this. I think either Texas or Vanderbilt could beat Texas A&M. So
yeah, but we'll get into that. I think Mississippi State will beat LSU. Okay, not a good first-round matchup for us. Georgia is hot.
Georgia, buddy.
4 straight wins.
You need to win this game.
But we are also coming in really hot. We beat Missouri, and we've beaten Texas. This team was hurt last year. They thought.
Where's the tournament being held at?
Nashville, Tennessee. Okay, here's my reasoning. I think Oklahoma's going to upset. Here's my reasoning. A lot of the star players were there last year. They know how it felt. You can't just go trust and say you're going to be in. They're going to go play their hearts out because they know they just need to win one and you're going to be locked to be in. Granted, even if you – what?
If you do win, are you ready for the Ortega-Owe matchup again?
It doesn't matter. We're going to be locked.
Granted, you see that now, but there could be some upsets brewing.
I've seen there's only like 4 more potential bid-stealing conferences since the West Coast Conference got knocked out since Gonzaga and St. Mary's in the championship tonight.
Yeah, fucking Gonzaga beat my pick San Francisco last night.
Yeah, and we'll get into that, but there's only 4 more bid-stealing leagues, and right now we're at like the 4th last team in.
You see that, but then again, there's some teams today that upset in the Big 12. So
yeah, but I mean the Big 12, the really only team, the highest seeded team that's left. I guess the one team that has a realistic chance of being a bid stealer is Kansas State.
Cincy,
but I mean at that point.
Don't shit on Colorado.
Basically,
dude.
there's a 3-layer team below Oklahoma. Oklahoma's like a cutoff. I think it's Xavier, Ohio State, and somebody else.
Indiana.
No, it's a Boise State. No,
Boise.
We'll
look at bracketology.
Yeah, it's the last 3 teams listed below Oklahoma. So there was a record-stealing 5 bid stealers. So I mean, there's only like 4 conferences left that could steal bids. Not including the power conferences.
Hey, you don't have to worry about this as long as you win. So
yes, and if we go, I'm gonna take this off because the banner is messing with the bracket. Yes, okay. So if we win these next 2, we can jump up to a 10 seed, which obviously you'll win. You could still be in a play-in. You really don't want to be in a play-in. You win 2, you can move up to a 10 seed. You might be able to jump up a VCU, a Drake.
You win it. You win the tournament. You can jump up to a 9.
I really don't want a 9. You want to stay at that 10-11 because the one seeds are super strong this year. I don't want to play a 1 seed.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you'll see a lot of SEC teams on that 8-9 line because there's going to be 3 SEC number 1 overall seeds. So, anyways, I'm going to go Oklahoma to upset. A little biased, but I'm going to have Ole Miss, Arkansas. I'm going to have Arkansas upsetting Ole Miss. Arkansas has been playing hot.
Yeah.
Shout out Boogie Flan. He's been playing really
Boogie
well
Flynn
as well.
is out for the year.
Oh, shout him out. I saw somewhere he was playing really well.
Zvonimir Ivicic.
Yeah. And then I'm going to go Texas A&M to beat Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt hasn't been really.
I'm going to go Vanderbilt over A&M.
And I'm going to have Missouri beating Mississippi State. Missouri they just can't have an offshooting night like they did against Oklahoma. Oklahoma's able to pull away. Granted, Oklahoma's offense has nearly turned around.
Shout out 6th man of the year, Caleb Grill.
It's so bullshit because he still played starter minutes, but they just took him off the bench, which doesn't make any sense at all.
That's what they did with Curtis Jones, and then Curtis Jones won 6th man of the year.
But I'm going to go revenge. Oklahoma goes and beats Kentucky.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to have Auburn beating Arkansas. I'll have Tennessee beating Texas A&M. Florida beating and I'm going to have to go Alabama beating Oklahoma. So I'm going to have pretty chalky, but I think this will be the greatest semifinal in the conference tournament history. I think Auburn will beat Tennessee, and boy, do I want to see an Alabama-Auburn rematch after last week.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go
especially
Florida.
because didn't Janai Broom get hurt in that game?
No, it was the one.
That was the game before.
He played, and then that Baker Mazzara got ejected because he did a really dirty foul, which is pretty typical of him. That could be the way he acts is really the Auburn ceiling is based on the way he acts. Because if he gets ejected from a game, Auburn might be cooked. Kind of like I think that happened against Yale. He got ejected out of a game, and Yale beat him last year.
Yeah.
But I'll have Florida, Auburn. I'm going to have Florida winning because that was my original pick. Florida, they're going to go win because they're playing sneakily good.
I got Auburn.
All right, Stu. I guess this isn't really fully updated, but
all right. So
Colorado won.
Some of these games have happened already.
Cincinnati
beat Oklahoma State. So Iowa State's playing Cincinnati tomorrow at 11 a.m. Colorado with the upset beat TCU. Yes. Colorado played pretty good. Maybe a sneaky team we could look out for upsetting West Virginia. What's the coach's name? Thad Boyle.
Yeah.
He's a good coach. Kansas State is currently beating Arizona State, I think, by 10 or so.
Yeah, Arizona State's trying to get their season over. They're going to fire their coach.
Yeah, they're winning by 12 right now.
Isn't their coach Hurley?
Yeah, hopefully their player Jaden Quinton transfers to Iowa State. Good defensive player. And then you got game of the first round, UCF and Utah. Hot take: I think either one of these teams could beat Kansas and beat Arizona.
I just can't see Kansas always turns it up in November.
Yeah, November.
March.
Amateur hour.
March, sorry. They always turn it up in March for Bill Self.
Yeah, but
Did you see the crazy stat about their senior nights?
Yeah.
They haven't lost on senior night in 22 years.
Yeah, I got UCF upsetting Utah this game.
Okay.
So, Iowa State versus Cincy. Iowa State's beaten Cincy before, in the Hilton South.
Yeah.
I think Iowa State will. I think Iowa State can get the job done against Cincinnati tomorrow.
22-3 against the
we
spread.
had to play better. We beat them by 11 last time we played them. I think we just got to contain Jizzle James.
Iowa State is 22-3 against the spread in Kansas City in the Big 12.
So I got Iowa State over Cincy, and then West Virginia over Colorado. I really want to say Colorado, but I'm gonna keep it safe and go West Virginia.
West Virginia is also playing sort of for spots.
Yeah. Yep. So I think that could be a deal breaker, but I do think Colorado could mess around and beat West Virginia because you got to remember, BT, Colorado beat UConn earlier in the season.
Yeah. And granted, SEC could, the committee could overvalue SEC or overseed SEC teams. They've done it before with conferences like that. For all we know, Oklahoma can go on Selection Sunday if they win against Georgia. They can go be a 9 seed, and nobody's
Yeah,
predicting
for
it.
sure, for sure.
They did. Didn't they do it with Gonzaga last year? And they
Yeah.
ended up being like a 5 seed, and they should have been an
Yep,
8.
yep, yep, yep. I do remember that. Yep. But yeah, I got West Virginia beating Colorado, and then Kansas State over I got Kansas State against Baylor. God fucking damn it. Kansas State against Baylor. I think Kansas State can make a deep run in this tournament. I got Kansas State over Baylor.
No,
Baylor
shut up.
doesn't impress me.
Shut up. Don't not put that evil on
Baylor
Kansas
doesn't
State bid
impress me.
stealer. Don't.
BG Edgecombe won Freshman of the Year, but Buddy has been very overrated this season.
Watch
I don't
Baylor just go on and make the championship.
wouldn't fucking surprise me, but I got Kansas State upsetting Baylor. Kansas State, if they get hot, they can do some damage. And then UCF against Kansas, I got Kansas. Yeah, I may hate Kansas, but it's March in the Big 12
They're
tournament.
still an experienced team.
Yeah.
With March.
All right, now to the what is this? The
Quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals. God damn. Iowa State rematch against BYU. I like Iowa State.
Yeah.
There was an amazing game they had at Hilton Coliseum. We know how to play them now. We played much better in that second half. I think we turn around and we beat BYU and Hilton South.
Okay.
Definitely a great game to watch. And then I got Houston over West Virginia. Like I said, Houston's my pick to win it all. I don't see West Virginia beating Houston. I'd love to see it happen to get revenge on West Virginia, but I got Houston. Kansas State against Texas Tech. I got Texas Tech winning. Texas Tech, I think, is a dark horse Final Four team if they're healthy. And they have great shooting, great players. JT Toppin, Darren Williams, great players. They're just great all around. And then I got Kansas upsetting Arizona. Arizona is kind of a
battle of the two most overrated teams in the Big 12 right there.
Yeah. Arizona relies way too much on the performance of Caleb Love. And I think Zeke Mayo is a better player than Caleb Love. And defensively, I think Kansas is better than Arizona. So yeah, I got Kansas upsetting Arizona with a semifinals of Iowa State versus Houston and Texas Tech versus Kansas. I got Houston over Iowa State.
No.
As much as I want to say it, Houston is playing out of their mind
to be
this
fair,
year.
Can I play devil's advocate for you?
Hmm.
Houston lost Jamal Shed in the Big 12 tournament last year. They can go and win a game. Yeah, well, remember he got fatigued, and then he ended up getting hurt because he played so much in the Big 12 tournament.
He played in the Big 12 tournament.
Well, with
Are you saying
basically
like after the tournament?
Yes, he was so fatigued because he
played in the tournament and he lost.
Yeah, but remember he got dinged up in the. I think he got dinged up in the Big 12 tournament last year.
Yeah, but I mean, you could say that for a lot. Like, I'll look at his game log. Just saying it.
I'm pretty sure he got dinged up in the Big 12 tournament last year.
No, he played. He played 30 minutes and all.
Yeah, but he still played through it. But obviously, you're not going to be 100%.
Yeah, he shot shit against us.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got Houston beating Iowa State. As much as I want Iowa State to go back to back, I think Houston's way too good defensively. I do think it'll be a hell of a fucking game though. So
it won't be a blowout like the last time you two met in Kansas City.
No, I don't think so.
Not in Iowa State's favor, but like Houston blowing you guys out.
Yeah, I hope not. I think it'll be. And then Texas Tech, Kansas. I have Texas Tech winning.
Sorry, it's just what everybody's been predicting. Houston and Texas Tech in the championship.
I'm sorry, Texas. I'm telling you, Texas Tech is a Final Four sneaky team with their shooting. I like Texas Tech all around better than Kansas. Kansas's transfers haven't really done shit this year. DeJuan Harris has not been good this year. AJ Storr has not been as good as originally hoped he would. Dickinson. It's Dickinson. Zeke Mayo's been their best player all year. That's a hot take. But yeah, I got Texas Tech over Kansas, and then I ultimately have Houston over Texas Tech. I think it'll be a great game. I think it'll be a 5-point game, and I think Houston gets the job done.
I'm still rolling with Houston. But anyways, I just saw a funny comment. I was watching the game for the Northeast Conference Final, and there's 3 minutes left in the game, and the score is 41-37. And somebody commented, "This is a historically black college women's basketball score, man."
Bruh. Some games that interest BC right now. UNC Wilmington and Delaware is a 1-point game with 11 minutes left. Maine,
Robert Morris. Shut up.
Maine is
Shut
beating.
up. I don't want to hear it.
I
don't want to hear it.
East is winning. St. Francis is winning.
That's not good for us, dude.
Youngstown State is losing by 6. I'm pulling for Youngstown State. Arizona State made an 8-point game.
Sacred Heart is leading Fairfield by a touchdown.
Yep.
All right. It's time to look at bracketology, Soof.
Yes, sir.
Top overall seed will remain Auburn after a shaky 2-game losing streak. They will remain the number 1 overall seed. First team out is now Boise State. I think they lost to Colorado State. Not a good loss for them. And the last team in is the Ohio State Buckeyes.
The number 2 team in the MAC.
What?
They're the Mountain West. Sorry.
I think they lost their last game. Colorado State. I'm pretty sure. I'm not entirely sure.
Colorado State is number 2 in their conference tournament. State. Yeah, they're number 2. And they beat Boise State by 10.
Yeah, but Colorado State also is not in the... It's easy to fly under the radar at Kentucky, yet Mark Pope has done so much in his first year as Alma. For the first time in forever, the Wildcats are being called overachievers.
Ooh.
Even though they won fewer conference than the past 3 seasons under Calipari, even though they don't have an all-SEC first-team player, what the Wildcats do have is hope. Because 21-10, 10-8 conference records are good enough for a 3 seed out of the loaded SEC. And that kind of tournament placement backed up by a whopping 10 quad 1 wins suggests Big Blue Nation should see the NCAA second weekend for the first time since before the pandemic. It hasn't happened yet, but the ghosts of St. Peter's, Oakland, and other recent demons that should be buried soon. All right. Next 4 out, UC Irvine, potential bid stealer. We will have to see how they value UC San Diego.
Dayton, I'm telling you, Dayton's going to win their fucking conference tournament, BT.
They went and beat VCU. I'll give them props. A good win. I don't think these teams, they have to win their conference title to have a shot.
Yeah.
And
you know what's funny? I'm pretty sure when we did our next out over the past couple weeks, Wake Forest had like an 80% chance of making it.
Yes.
And they fucking choked it.
Yep. So I think the cutoff, I think Texas has to win 3 games in the conference to even get considered.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you have really 6 teams for 3 spots. You have Indiana, Xavier, Ohio State, Boise State, North Carolina.
Shout out Sean
Colorado
Miller
State.
too.
Yes. Obviously Oklahoma, if they don't win their game against Georgia, they could be considered part of that 7 teams. Yeah. And same thing with Baylor. Baylor goes and takes a quad 2 loss to Kansas State. Baylor could be looking a little tricky. They're only the 6th team in, last in right now.
Could you see? Could you see Utah State and San Diego State flipping with Boise State and Colorado State?
I mean, depending conference tournament, we'll have to see how the conference tournament goes.
Yeah,
I don't think Mountain West won't.
Because I just find it strange that
historically, the committee has undervalued their Mountain West conference.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, Colorado State has a better conference win record and a better win-loss record than Utah State and San Diego State.
And a lot of it comes down to net, who you play in the non-conference.
Yeah,
and
very true.
I don't know enough about those teams, but
yeah.
Obviously they undervalue these Mountain West teams. They did it last year. They did it.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have to see how they.
Ironically, though, they're the ones that kind of make a run too.
Yeah.
So
didn't Colorado State give us like one of the worst first 4 games when they played like Texas and it was like one of the worst
yeah,
games?
yeah,
Weren't we
yeah,
watching it at the game we went
yeah.
to last year
But
and we were like,
also, you got to remember, San Diego State made the final or the Natty a
yes,
couple years ago. So
but I think Oklahoma should be over San Diego State. But trying neither here nor there.
just win, BT.
Oklahoma,
It's all you can do.
just win. Yep. Like I said,
Yep.
it's not the actual bubble.
Yep.
So the playing games.
Oklahoma and Indiana.
Mm,
Oh,
need to win. Just get out of the play-in. Just get out of the play-in.
yeah,
That's all I'm
yeah,
asking.
yeah.
I think if you win once, you'll be out of the play-in for good. I don't think you will make a play-in game.
SIUE.
Fuck.
It's been a bad prediction.
To be fair, I don't think we did much better last year either. It's hard to predict these little mid-majors because I don't watch every single game.
Yeah.
All right. Memphis and West Virginia. That game kind of intrigues me a little bit out of the South.
I still find it crazy that West Virginia is doing all this without Tucker DeVries.
Yes.
Oregon and UC San Diego. Ooh.
Nah, that's not a good matchup for UC San Diego. I mean, ideally, you want them to be an 11 seed playing Michigan. Because Michigan relying on turnovers. Michigan is the second worst turnover team in the NCAA.
Yeah. Clemson, Akron, that'll be a good game.
That
Clemson, I think, could win the ACC.
Yes, that is a really good matchup for Akron. They're going to be probably the smallest team if they make the tournament. And Clemson isn't very good in the paint. So, Troy took the automatic qualifier from Arkansas State. Rough for me. I picked Arkansas.
You just ignored Illinois Vandy.
Well, I was going to get into it. I just saw Troy first.
Oh, yeah, Troy sneaking it.
Fucking stole I was so close on Arkansas State. So close.
Yeah, I was so close on fucking Marshall, but y'all just
Arkansas
have to hit
State.
a fucking. That pissed me off.
Illinois and Vanderbilt, that would be kind of a good matchup. I'd take Illinois, though, probably. Missouri Baylor, I'd probably take Missouri. And then Michigan State. Central Connecticut might not be an automatic qualifier after.
I think they're losing right now, aren't they?
41-41, 1 minute, 15 seconds left.
Oh, boy.
This is locks of the week points on the line for us.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. St. Francis just took the lead taking 2. 33 seconds left.
Oh God. I'm watching it. Oh God. I'm behind. Fuck.
All right. Anyways.
All right. Duke. Yeah, they'll smack. UConn and Georgia.
Yes, that would be a good matchup. Georgia is really hot. Oh, personal foul. They must have missed it. Oh, they hit an and one, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I think I like UConn.
Yeah.
You're still they're pushing the narrative of UConn versus Duke.
They are. They really want that.
Yeah.
Liberty.
BYU. Oh, dude.
The Holy War.
Dude, that BYU side of the bracket. I like BYU in that side of the bracket.
I don't know. Maryland is really good.
Yeah, but BYU, one of the better 3-point shooting teams in the country.
You know what, Sue? You guys got a favorable draw in that South region there.
Oh, yeah.
For making an Elite 8 run. Michigan, Arkansas.
Yeah.
Play Northern Colorado, but they're not going to win their conference. It's going to be Montana. But
shut up.
Marquette and San Diego State, nobody wants to see that. Give me Marquette and Oklahoma. Then Tennessee and Robert Morris, who is playing right now for an automatic qualifying spot, and is winning by 11. Nope, they're winning by 11, 73-62. They missed the and one. I like that side of the bracket, so for Iowa State anyway. We'll go into the West. Florida playing Norfolk State. Gonzaga, they have New Mexico winning the automatic qualifier out of the Mountain West. Baby Patino. Arizona playing the winner of Xavier and Ohio State. Why am I feeling like them two have like a weird connection? But anyway.
Because they do. You know why?
Why?
Sean Miller has coached all of these teams.
Oh, wouldn't that be interesting? The Sean Miller Regional. Lipscomb and Purdue.
It's the Sean Miller Bowl.
Lipscomb and Purdue. That would be kind of a good matchup. Purdue would probably be upset.
Yeah, I think Purdue would win though. Purdue's been quiet this year.
I would like Kentucky to easily win this region, unless VCU can give them fits because Kentucky isn't
VCU's
always.
not going to win the conference, so
VCU is inconsistent when it comes to defense. Kentucky is inconsistent shooting threes. VCU likes to force teams to shoot threes, which can kind of be scary if they're playing a team that's really hot at shooting threes. They're going to get run out of the gym.
What did I say earlier about Texas Tech?
Or 2 seed.
They could be a Final Four team. This
I'd take Florida over them.
Nah.
All right, on to the Midwest. UNO, climb up.
Yes, sir.
Poor South Dakota State got 50 pieced.
I know, but Eagles staff.
He's now going to go play for a Power 5 school because he dropped 50 in a conference tournament.
To be fair, he's been popping off the whole season. So
fair.
Even against us, he played good.
You're telling me if Omaha upsets, if UNO upsets Houston, we could have a UNO Creighton for second round matchup.
Dude, imagine.
Then we have St. Mary's and McNeese. I'm really not sold on these West Coast conference.
Wisconsin and Yale, huh?
Yale, potential upset. We'll have to see. They have they only do 4 teams in their playoffs. So.
Yeah, very weird.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Oklahoma has to go play 2 Blue Bloods, huh?
Oh, boy.
You know what? We can't run
I
from
feel
the
bad
demons.
for St. John's, dude. They have to play Kansas.
Or Oklahoma. Which, granted, Oklahoma playing in the tournament setting under Porter Moser has played really well. Because they made a run, 3 years ago? Remember when we had to go and beat Texas Tech and we couldn't? The Big 12 tournament? And then we've made runs in these tournaments. And we're talking about TCU last year. I don't want to talk about that, making the fucking half-court shot. I'll never forget that. St. John's? And the Johnnies? Somehow not a 2 seed? I would like them over a 2 seed over Texas Tech to be brutally on. But, Louisville and Drake would be a good matchup. 2 new coaches.
Yeah.
I don't like Drake's system, though. It's not ideal.
Louisville's been playing really good, too, though. And you know what's crazy about Louisville? They were missing a big piece. Remember the South Florida player from last year?
Yes.
The tall blonde dude?
Central Connecticut lost. We're going to have 16 and 17 St. Francis in the NCAA tournament. They tied the game.
Delaware could be in the tournament at 16 and 17.
They tied the game at 43-43 with 9.8 seconds left. St. Francis goes and shoots a wide open layup. They make a 2 with 1.6 seconds. Central Connecticut turns the ball over. They foul. They just missed their first free throw.
BT. Keyshawn Pryor is that dude's name.
Yeah. And then Alabama and Wofford. Wofford sneaking in there.
Underhand free throw merchant.
Yes. All right, let's see. He went 1 for 2. Timeout Central Connecticut. We're at 46-43. It's going to have to be a half-court shot to save their season.
Let's continue, BT.
Sorry, Stu. I'm just March Madness is getting me.
All right.
Bubble watch time?
No.
We have to do our bubble watch.
Bubble watch.
Bubble watch. Robert Morse is now up by 10. There's a reason we didn't.
4 for 11 in my conference predictions.
Central Connecticut's not done yet. Don't count it out. All right.
I'm not counting them.
Mississippi State has moved to locks. Missouri's down to 94%. There's still a chance Missouri does not make the tournament. Georgia 79%.
Oh boy, what's Oklahoma's?
Vanderbilt, 75. 75.
Ooh.
We are without Sam Godwin though. He has really messed up his knee. So maybe having a masterclass game against Missouri. He had 12 points and 5 rebounds, and then Caleb Grill fell on his knee. Fucking piece of shit. Arkansas up to 71%. Texas down to 31%. And there's no bids, nobody between 1% and 24%. Indiana down to 62%. Ohio State 53%. Nebraska, they're basically eliminated. Poor Nebraska.
That's their fault.
Yes, they should not have lost to Iowa. But damn, they were in the bracket 5 weeks ago. And now they were like safely in the bracket 5 weeks ago, and now they're just can't even make it because they're not eligible.
That's March though.
Yes,
That's
Northwest
March though, BT.
and Iowa still has a 1% chance to make the tournament. Don't count Iowa out. Don't count the Hawkeyes out.
Yeah.
West Virginia should be in 81. Baylor's down to 75. They're at the same percentage as Oklahoma right now. All right. Xavier still has work to do. They need to win against Marquette. Villanova down to 11.
Went out.
Yes, and Butler and Georgetown just giving them chances to win their conference tournament.
North Carolina is not making it. If they make it, I'm done watching basketball.
SMU, I mean, to be fair, North Carolina, if they can go and beat, I think they have to beat.
They have to make a run to the finals.
They have to beat Duke. Oh, they dismissed it. St. Francis is going to the dance. Anyways.
Didn't they lose? No, this wasn't football. They lost to
How is Drake a lock if they don't win their conference? Oh, wait, they won their conference. Never mind, I'm stupid.
You fucking dumbass.
Gonzaga is 93%. New Mexico, 93%. Utah State, 80%. VCU, 71% if they don't win their conference. What is your opinion on that? Do you think they should be in if they don't win their conference?
No.
I completely agree.
But we'll see. Work
to do. San Diego still needs to win a couple games. They do have a lower percent chance in Oklahoma at 54. Liberty, they need to win their conference. Dayton needs to win their conference.
It's not looking good for Vermont, man.
Boise State, look at this, dude. 25%. Colorado State, 22%.
I don't understand. I don't care.
UC San Diego, 67% if they don't win their conference. UC Irvine, 42%. And that is it.
UC Irvine anteaters.
The anteaters.
But should we look into our conference predictions so far, BT?
Oh God. Well, hold on. They gotta cross some recent things out, huh?
Yeah.
Central Connecticut. You did not win your conference. That's still going. Vermont. I'm just gonna exit out.
The UNC Wilmington game is pretty good. I'm watching the Kansas State Arizona State game.
Oh yeah, Horizon doesn't count either way. All
right, BT. So 12 conference championships have been done.
Yes, 12. Make sure I have 12 on here. Yes, and I have 4 right.
I do as well.
Probably you have Lipscomb, Drake, High Point, and UNL. Right?
Yeah. Yep.
So
the ones I got wrong: Coastal, Charleston.
Yes, Charleston.
Horizon, Cleveland State.
Fuck.
Northeast, Central Connecticut. Southeast Missouri State.
Fucking
fucking Navy. Dude.
Not the Navy.
Chattanooga, Marshall, which I will give props to Marshall because they were a game away.
Sanford sold. They lost in the first round of their tournament.
No, they didn't. They lost to Gonzaga last night.
No, Sanford.
Oh, Sanford, yeah. It's just been rough. Yeah.
All right. Let's quickly do the NBA here and then our locks.
BT, it's been a rough week for my Pacers.
It's been a rough week for both our teams. Huh?
Yeah, but you didn't go 0-3 against 2 play-in teams.
Fair. You also didn't lose to the Brooklyn Nets.
True. So yeah, all 3 of these games, the Hawks games were both close. Tyrese Haliburton deserves MVP, BT.
Yeah,
we played all 3 games without him, and it showed. I want you to go to this. I want you to go to the Hawks game.
Under that case, LeBron should be MVP.
Yeah. Go to the Hawks. Go to that first Hawks game's box.
First Hawks
by the way.
All right. Look at the leading score. Look who you got beat by.
I know. Look at. Georgia's DA. That points totals off, baby. Oh, don't include the conference tournament points yet. Just,
okay. Sorry.
Yeah, just because it'll mess us up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got beat by my boy Jordan Snang. If you know, you know. Pacers legend. Yeah, it's just been a brutal couple weeks or brutal couple games. Halliburton hasn't been playing. Dude, BT, that Trey Young Jordan Yang connection, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's been just been a brutal couple games. 0-3. Yeah, it's been bad. We lost this game and then we lost our second game. Oh wait, we played last Tuesday and we beat the Rockets. And that was during our
Yes. So I guess he went
1-3. Good win against the Rockets with their starters. Halliburton's been out these past 3 games. We're currently losing to the Bucks we're currently beating the Bucks by 2. That's on TV right now, and I'm not watching it. Rip. I'm gonna turn that game right now. Oh, I can't. It's March Madness. Yeah, we got shit on by the Bulls. Josh Giddey, made us look like we were 15.
Bro, did you see Tyrese Halliburton's pregame outfit?
No. Wait. Did he play that Bulls game? No, he didn't.
No.
Oh, wait. Okay, no, that was the week before. Okay, never mind. The ESPN got me whole messed up. Yeah, it was just unexcusable. Our leading scorer was Mel starting with 15 points. Just awful. Just terrible. Josh Giddey, sign him. Sign that man. Just single-handedly won the game. Just a bad week. So yeah, we have 4 games again for next spot. Or BT, I won't be able to do podcast next week, by the way.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, that is our March Madness prediction.
I know. I'm gonna have to. We have to pre-record it or something on that.
Can we do Wednesday?
Wednesday? Yeah, I should be able to do it Wednesday. Yeah.
Well, yeah. We'll just move it to Wednesday next week.
Okay. We'll move it to Wednesday.
Yeah. All right. Perfect. We'll talk about it at the end.
But yeah, so before next podcast, we're currently playing them Bucks right now. We're beating them by 3. Hopefully we can clutch that game up. Halliburton is back. And then we go to Philadelphia. That should be a win. Go back to Milwaukee. And then BT that Monday, the Minnesota Timberwolves game. I'm going to that game, BT. I'm going to my first Pacers game. I'm going to ball my eyes out if Halliburton doesn't play. Just saying.
Tears his leg.
Yeah, I cry. I'll ball like a bitch. I think we'll go 2-2. I think we'll win one of these games. I have a prediction about one of these games in my locks of the week. So, yeah, 2-2.
Nope.
And we're back. Kansas State is currently winning by 5 with 20 seconds left. Yeah, this game's over. Yeah, it's over. No, I've seen crazier thing. I'm gonna watch it.
The Lakers went 2-2.
Yeah.
Really good win against the Knicks.
Okay, is it a good win?
Yes. Granted, we were down by 20 points.
Did Cat play though? Was this before Cats?
Cat played.
Was this before Cats?
They're playing the Lakers. Everybody played. OG played. Brunson played. Cat played. They all played.
That's something to keep an eye out for, though. Brunson's out for 2 weeks. Cat is dealing with some personal issues. I think he lost like a family friend.
And then we lost to Boston, which I can honestly see. LeBron.
Yep, Kansas State has 1 BT.
LeBron popped his groin.
LeBron popped his pussy because he's a bitch.
Okay, buddy.
Going after Stephen A. Smith.
Fair, you would do the same thing if it was your kid in that situation.
Nah.
Saying he doesn't deserve anything he has, and
does he though?
I mean, from what he's been through, yeah. He would have been. He's averaging 27 points in the G League too.
Wow, BC.
I mean,
there's people there
What's the
are
60th
people
pick doing? What's the 58th
playing.
pick doing?
Who the fuck's the 58th pick?
Exactly.
Isn't it Ariel?
Who's the 59th pick? Who's the 60th pick? What are they
BT,
doing?
you're proving the point right. You're proving the point
The
that
people that saying that
no
he
one
didn't
cares.
deserve to be
It's
drafted.
LeBron's kid.
I mean, he still could have been drafted. It's not like when was the last time any pick below 57 through 60 turned into anything other than Isaiah Thomas?
Let me do my.
Anyways,
Are we counting on drafted or just drafted?
drafted 57 through 60. Other than
57 through 60.
yes. Anyways, my Lakers play 4 games, probably without LeBron, so I'm going to say we're going to go 2-2. We're going to lose to Denver, we're going to lose to Milwaukee, and then we're going to beat. We should beat Phoenix and should beat San Antonio. Granted, we still have Lucas, so yeah.
Ariel Hukporti is playing pretty good for the Knicks, and he was 58. So Kevin McCullough has been injured this whole year. So, but yeah, what did you say in BT?
We're going to go 2-2. We're going to lose to Milwaukee. We're going to lose to Denver. And then we're going to beat Phoenix and we're going to beat San Antonio. But granted, to be fair, we do have Luka. He can go off any game and win us any game. So
Yeah.
But Jackson Hayes is also hurt as well. So
yeah.
We're starting out. We started Alex Len against the Nets. That's all I got to say.
Dude, I saw a tweet yesterday. It was like, I want to introduce you to Alex Len. He may not be the best defender or the best rebounder or the best scorer, but he's a player.
Yeah, it was Link Show Yo.
Yeah.
Anyway, Subi, is your favorite time of the
ladies and gentlemen, I took the L last week. BT is now on top. I know.
Hey, you got to say it. For the 6th time?
For the 6th? I've done it 3 times, I think.
And this is my third time. Because remember we were at 5.
Oh yeah, so 6th time in podcast history.
First time back to back perfect weeks.
No, it's not. I had back to back perfect weeks.
Oh yeah, never mind. Whatever.
Fuck out of here.
Delaware's down 4. UNC won 2-12 left. All right, so I go first. I have 2 games today. I have the Pistons over the Wizards.
They're winning.
And then I have the Cavs over the Nets.
They're losing.
Nope, Cavs are winning right now by 2 points. Jesus. And then tomorrow I have the Thunder upsetting the Celtics in Boston. I have the Grizzlies beating the Jazz. And then for the 14th, which would be
it's looking like UNC Wilmington's gonna win
Thursday. I'm gonna have Nuggets over the Lakers. The Lakers, they're not gonna have LeBron. So, and then I have the Warriors over the Knicks on the 15th, which would be an upset. So I have 2 upsets.
Ooh.
I'm back to picking upsets. This is projected at 7 points. Well,
okay. So I got a pretty split even week for me, BT. 3 upsets, 3 favorites. So my first game is the 15th.
Yes.
So Friday? Saturday? I don't fucking know.
Okay.
It'd be Saturday, okay. I have the Celtics over the Nets. My second lock of the week, I have the Nuggets over the Wizards. What?
A unicorn. I didn't know what the fuck was in the corner of that room hanging. I thought it was one of those Indian dream catchers.
It is a dream catcher.
Oh, it looks like a damn unicorn.
Yeah, it's a unicorn dream catcher. No, this is my sister's old room. It's a unicorn fucking dream catcher. Actually, it's a dream catcher with another dream catcher in the shape of a unicorn on it. What a funny time.
Okay.
So my third lock of the week, I'm actually going to this game. I have the Pacers, who are underdogs, over the Timberwolves. Because, why would the Pacers lose when I go to a game, honestly? And then I have the Rockets over the 76ers on that Monday. And then I have the Bucks, who are underdogs, over the Lakers on Thursday.
No way they're underdogs.
Yep.
Without LeBron?
Yeah. I looked at ESPN.
Without Rui?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
I can double check it for you. Just make sure. Let's go to this Bucks game. Okay, now the Bucks are favored. When I checked it
Yeah.
today. You want me to switch it?
No, you can keep it. If that's what it truly was, I'm trusting you. That's what it truly was when it was locked in.
Yeah, I might have just not taken the fact like LeBron was out. So
yeah, that will end
and then
episode.
Grizzlies, who are underdogs over the Kings on that Monday. So
All right.
most possible points I can get is 8.5.
Risky, high risk, high reward.
Yep.
And we will have our final. We will gain a lot more points than normal next week. So
yeah.
we will go. We won't add it next Wednesday until we'll go over how many we got right, and then.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
March Madness is upon us, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, we will do our bracket prediction next week.
Next Wednesday.
I will be here next Sunday, like last year. We will be watching. Stevie might. Stevie has not determined if he will be here.
Yeah.
For Selection Sunday.
Drive home.
Well, you got to be home for Selection Sunday. You're gonna miss. You don't want to miss the bracket.
What time's the selection show?
Like at 4.
I should be home before then. I'll probably leave around 12.
Hold on. Let me look. 6 p.m. East, so 5 p.m.
Okay, yeah, I should be home before.
Stevie should join us. Last year was really fun to do it. Last year, Stevie was watching live my reaction. Just a live heartbreak.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not heartbreak this year for you, BT.
Yes, it is not on St. Patrick's Day this year. Last year was on St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah. St. Patrick's Day is the next day.
Yeah, so we will be back on Wednesday next week. We will do our share bracket. First on mock, I think it will be time to do. Free agency will have calmed down. So it'll be our first mock post free agency.
Mm-hmm.
And then basically all the normal stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah. Maybe we'll talk about some spring
62
practices.
BT.
Episode 62. So make sure you like, subscribe, do all the good things. And we will see y'all next Wednesday.